afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate is Lorenzo Kane, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom third in slugging percentage in the league. But they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems on the base pass, being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the left fielder, still ranging back. And that one is gone! Avisail Garcia has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
In is Christian Yelich. The left fielder, number 22. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Now the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Grounded to short. Gregorius is there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Corbin Burns gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Ready now is Alex Miniak. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1 on its way. And he popped him up. Here comes Yelich. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
Here now is Adam Hazley. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Dan, Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. Bohm aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1.
Hey. Helpful.
Popped him up. Navarez shading to his right. 1 out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
So here is the aforementioned outfielder. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 count, the pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting 4, the first baseman, 3.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
First and second now, one man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. The base knocked to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, two-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ball even at 2-2. Two and two, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Left fielder looking up. At the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Standing in now, Narvaez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia.
The shortstop.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 261 the average coming into action here. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Real Muto has it. And the throw is in time. Garcia is retired, 2 down now. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And that's too high, ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Harper coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Milwaukee leads it 3-1. So stepping in is Jean Segura. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. One-0 count. Here it is. Segura is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you could pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Roman Quinn. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Soft liner towards short. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. He's set and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Quinn stands at first with one out. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is in time. Narvaez throws him out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 pitch. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Alec Bohm. He singled first time up. From the belt, the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's inside.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Kane.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Digging in now for the Brewers, Garcia.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in is Christian Yelich. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Another full count pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk, always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your...
Into Sec safely.
But against this, this guy has one of the best in the game, a successful steal of second base.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Dan Vogelback is next, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Hira stands at second with 2 gone. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, DeRosa. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 5 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
The center fielder, Adam
set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
The 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Looking up is Yelich. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back to the track, to the wall. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now. we're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. So here is Narvaez, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box, Orlando Garcia. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Real Muto is after it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Garcia, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Kane. No hits to this point. From the stretch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, and it remains 5-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
Here it comes.
Ball 1.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope. 2-2 now.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Roman Quinn.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Roman Quinn comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The pitcher, number 21.
Scott Kingery will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Scott Kingery.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch outside. The throw is in time. Narvaez throws him out. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that one yanked just foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ball 3. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Brewers 5 and the Phillies 3. Ranger Suarez, 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Suarez benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Quinn comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
First offering. Christian Yelich is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
right side, but it's well foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Harper giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Ground ball left side. Gregorius showing off the range. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Brett Anderson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. That brings up Alec Bohm.
Leading up for the Phillies, the third baseman, Alex Miniak.
First delivery to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
And now here is Adam Hazley. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. That's inside.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a flare out to left center. Garcia takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now, Bryce Harper. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Nope.
At the letters, but called high, it's a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hiura ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're still down 5-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the imposing power bat, Daniel Vogelback. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. Look out, 1-1.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming, here it is.
Inside, ball one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next for Milwaukee, Narvaez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Real Muto's there, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Reese Hoskins will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch on the way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-2 pitch. Left side. And that's the first down.
Up next to Philadelphia, the shortstop,
And now in the box, Didi Gregorius blasted a solo homer last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Shaw has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now it'll be JT Realmuto. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Hector Neris will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Digging in will be Orlando Garcia. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat.
Colton.
Fouled off. Garcia leads off second with nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now back, the 7th.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Kane. He's set, here it comes. Soft grounder left side, reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Avisail Garcia will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now back, left field.
Next, it'll be Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. One and one.
1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. The Brewers strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. Freddie Peralta gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 51, Freddie Peralta.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4.
Second baseman,
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Gene Segura is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. At the plate, Roman Quinn. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Brad Miller will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 13, Brad.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next, it'll be Alec Bohm. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. They're still down 5-3. Jose Alvarado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The second baseman, Keston Huron.
Now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next to hit is Daniel Vogelback. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Vogelback at second. Shaw at first. 1 gone. Chopped toward the second baseman, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Phillies 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Eric Yardley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The third baseman.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm. As they'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
And stepping in, Adam Hazley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him.
No, inside.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Bryce Harper will dig into the pan. They're down to their final 4 down.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Brandon Kinsler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Brandon Kinsler.
Now at the plate, here is Manny Pena.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0. Ball 3.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now is Lorenzo Kane, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the right fielder, Garcia.
Digging in next, Avisail Garcia. He flew out in his last AB. Here comes the pitch for Garcia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Josh Hader comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Up top, it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-2 now. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
So the next to bat will be JT Realmuto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Brett Anderson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Vince Velasquez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his 6th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home